If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I am going to try to make this fast. This is going to be the defensive tactic that I was talking to you guys about in the past few days. Still the same team, nothing's changed, except for I got a red Declan Rice now instead of a blue one. Elite division, there you go. That's my skill rating. I'm not going above 900 because nothing but people that don't have lives are up there and are freaking sad. And they all play the exact same way. So this is a team I'm using, Arsenal past and present. That's what I'm using in the Elite Division. So these tactics work because that is not the best team ever. There is some players that are better than others, but you know. Tactic that we're going over is the 4-1-4-1. This one right here, the more defensive formation. So I think I'm gonna keep this exact setup for weekend league. This long ball 4-2-3-1. 4-2-2-2. I kind of tweaked it a little bit. I'll post it probably tomorrow for you guys. This will be my balance, ultra attack, or all out attack, or I guess attacking, I should say, defensive, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to do as my ultra attacking. But yep, I'll post that in a little bit. Right now, we're going over the 4-1-4-1. So this is just to shut off the game. The reason why I chose this formation is because you have the 3 center mids and you have the right mid, left mid. It plays almost like a 4-3-3, but the right mid and the left mid drop way deeper than the right wingers and the left wingers in a 4-3-3. So this for you guys that don't know what I mean. So basically this one 4-3-3 second variation, it's basically like this but just more defensive because this one's more attacking because you have wingers instead of midfielders. So with this formation they just defend a whole lot better and it just keeps everything stable and compact, and especially when you're playing against formations that are like primarily this one because that's what everybody's playing, 4-3-2-1, or when they're playing the 4-2-2-2, when they're playing something like that. You have that little triangle in the middle that'll allow you to get out of a press. And on top of that, you have your CDM. So if you have like a long ball trait type of player here, you can send through balls to your wingers or to your striker or whoever you need to send to at any given moment. If you have him here, because he will be your outlet player. So this guy is very, very important. This guy will send it to one of your ball carriers, and then your wingers will be running up on the sides. So basically what I'm trying to get to is when you get out of a press, you can actually get out through the midfield area, because if you're like me, I like to pass through the middle for some weird reason, and then I like to distribute it to the wings. So that's the whole purpose of this. I don't know why my control keeps glitching on me. It doesn't let me do anything. Okay. No, it's not drop back. I don't know why my controller keeps getting stuck. All right. Instructions. Balance. Width 37. Keep it there. Keep it narrow. Keep it compact. 60 depth. The only thing you should change is if you're on old gen, play 57. New gen, leave 60. Old gen, you can get away with going anything lower than 50 if you want. That is completely up to you. I always like to play a high line just because I don't like to park the bus. Because when I am playing people like that, they end up doing finesse shots. Or if you just drop your defensive line really far back, you better be good at defending, because you're going to be having to play a lot of 1v1s. So just play a higher line. That's what I suggest. Just not super high line to where you're pressing your opponent all the time, like a 71 depth or anything like that. So 37, 60. But if it is too high, then you could adjust it to 55, 50, somewhere around there. Up to you guys. I'm just playing the 60 depth. Balanced direct passing. It is the meta. It is what it is. I have to leave it on there even if this is the most offensive or more defensive formation. You can do balance, but I do need some movement if I'm going to counterattack, because I do want to finish off my opponent if I can and make him rage quit instead. So balanced direct passing with 53, just a little bit more wider than normal. It's just to split open those my little triangle of death that I have. Oh, see, I don't know why my control is doing that. I'm trying to switch over and it's not letting me switch over. But the 53 width is just to make my center mids go a little bit more wide than normal, just a little bit, so I have more space to wiggle and pass and get out of a press. Players in the box, only 4. I don't need that many. Just my striker, my 2 right mid and left mid, and 1 center mid that's going to join in on the attack, which I'll show you in a little bit. Corners and free kicks 1-1, or you can do whatever you want. Instructions, formations. This is very, very important. Or who goes where. You know, I say this every time. Meta center backs. Got to get the best center backs you can get. Right back, left back. Make sure that they have some type of long ball passing trait or a ping pass passing trait. Because when you are getting out of a press, you need to be able to use them to get out of it. So pass through them. So you can send it to your wingers, or you can send it to your strikers, to your center mids, whatever you got to send it to. Use them. Use them. So you can do over the top through balls, whatever. That's what I have. I have 2 over the top through balls on these. So I just do quick 1-2s like this, and then just send it over the top. And then usually I clear the press like that. Your CDM, very, very important. Make sure you actually have a CDM here, or if you do play a high work rated player here, make sure you put somebody that's very good defensively. I have Declan Rice. He's probably one of the best in that position in real life too. But as long as you can get out of a press, and if they have some type of press proven trait is really good too, and a long ball trait as well. If they have like a blocker, intercept is really, really good as a CDM right here. Trust me, intercept plus is magical right there, because you don't even have to play with your CDM. The AI will do the work for you. Then I play 2 box-to-box center mids next to them. I play a high and a high medium. That's how I like to play, and they have finesse shots, so I can spam finesse shots outside of the box, and my opponent is basically running back with their, how do I want to say this? I use Giroud a lot as a decoy run, as a decoy dummy, and I send him on the through ball. And when I send him on the through ball, then it gives me green space to be able to do a ball roll into a finesse shot. So that's why I have both of these here. Right mid, left mid, fast pacey wingers. You know who to put there. Just to shut off the game. It doesn't matter. You can sub these out if you need to. And then I have a marksman striker as Giroud, just a big body, so he can kind of hold up the ball if he needs to. So I can get out of a press that way. Instructions: goalie comes across, sweep, keep. Both center backs stay back. Right back stay back, overlap. Left back stay back, overlap. That is it. You can take off the overlap if you want to. I just have the overlap on there, so it lets my fullbacks actually be a little bit wider, so I can get out of a press easier. That's just me. You can take that off if you would like. That's up to you. CDM, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it. Right center mid, he's going to be my box-to-box center mid, so balance everything, cover center on this one. Left center mid is stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it on this one. So he will be my more defensive-minded center mid. I just want this one to join on the attack a little bit if I can. That way I don't have to lose the ball, or I don't get stuck with just one striker up there by themselves. Right mid is come back on defense, cut inside, get into box or cross. Cut inside so they can actually play inside. They don't stay too wide. So they'll start wide, and then once you're getting into your opponent's final third, they'll cut inside and act like a right forward, left forward, and get into box or cross for that same exact reason. I just don't have getting behind because I want to connect the passes between the fullbacks. I don't want them to be running in behind every single time. Same thing on the left mid, come back on defense, cut inside, get into box or cross. And then your striker is going to be stay central, getting behind. That is it, just to force some attacking AI out of him. I don't have him on stay forward, so he won't be too aggressive. But with the stay central getting behind, he will be doing some stuff for you, making some runs every now and then. But yep, those are the custom tactics and instructions for the 4-1-4-1. That is what I have been using in the Elite Division. Whenever I need to shut off a game, that is what I use. And yep, that's my team. But yep, I'll post the 4-2-2 probably tomorrow. I know I posted one like last week or the week before. It's just going to be a quick update that I've been using. And it helped me get my 8 wins fast this week, or 7 wins or whatever on the Elite Division. And it helped me win the cup in like an hour. So it's really cool. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.